All right, so 2 videos down, I made a drill electric bike. So this drill electric bike, it was connected to the crankshaft, right? It worked perfectly, right? But, well, with every experiment, there's always a failure. And, well, it did fail. But I came back strong. But before you see the progress I made, go check that video out so you know how I got to this level. Okay, so basically I changed a few things. So the design, where the drill, the location, everything is the same, just a few things. Okay, so the first thing I did was remove the electronics, right? Because there's too many things going on, too many failures that had to go. So I removed the electronics and then I replaced it with the brake lever, right? Because the drill already has all the electronics to function, so why not just use them, right? And that's what I did. Now the second thing I did was just increase like the gauge of the wire. So I was using small gauge. Right now I increased the wire size to a bigger gauge so it can handle the amps. Now the other thing I changed was the contact point to the crankshaft of the bike. So basically what I did is I glued the drill to the crankshaft, and well, there was a big failure point. So what I decided to do is I decided to do this. All right, so come to the side, let me show you. All right, so let me balance the bike. Okay, so the bike itself has a 14mm bolt on the crankshaft. There's the bolt. Do you see it? That's the bolt right there. So what I'm doing is, let's just take this tool, right? As you can see, this tool. Now what I'm doing is I connected this part to the bolt like that. Now if you look, I can move the crankshaft like that. Now this gives me the contact point to the crankshaft, right? Now if I remove this, let me give you the example, right? So this is what I have. I have a socket, right? So the socket goes on the nut, right? And then I have this adapter, right? So the adapter goes to the socket like that, and then I connect it to the drill. So the drill is connected right there. So this bolt is 14mm, right? So I need a 14mm socket, boom, adapter, and then connect it to the drill. Simple. Okay, so we'll put this cap back on. Now let's come back to this other side, right? Now I'm using a brake lever as my accelerator, right? So basically how it works is, as you can see, when I pull the brake lever, right? So it pulls the trigger like that, and then the spring pulls back the cable. Genius, don't you think? And then this pipe handles the tension, right? So it's just, see, as you can see, here's the socket, the bolt is right there, and then it's connected to the crankshaft. Now we're at the back right here on the bike rack. I have a 12-volt lead acid battery. Now in order to connect the bike itself, I just have to connect this wire to the terminal, screw it, and then it's ready to go. Okay, so before I set off, let me just show you the accelerator. Watch, I'm going to pull it, boom, just like that. This will allow me to accelerate. Okay, so as you can see, here's the thing. So this is my accelerator right here, accelerator, and then brake lever at the bottom, and then another brake lever right there. Okay, so let's test it out now. Okay, so the first step is I need to connect the battery, right? But before I connect the battery, I'm going to remove this terminal right here it's going to act like a switch, right? So I'm going to add the battery right there, boom, and then screw it just like that. Nice screw right there, boom, it's connected. Now I just have to put this in my pocket right there. Okay, now it's ready to go, right? And then I just have to connect the battery right here, right? And then we can test it. As you can see, look at this, just a bit of tapping gets the wheels going. All right, Now, let's take it for a test run. Okay, back it up. Jump on the bike. Boom. Kickstand up. Okay, let's do this. Okay, so start off. Oh, I have to put it in gear. So this thing has gears. So I just have to put it in the forward position. Right there. See? Backwards, forward. Right there. Okay, let's hit it. Let's hit the road. All right. Okay. It's in gear. Let's give it a try. We'll start out, we'll give it a small push. Boom. It's in gear. Let's give it a try. We'll start out, we'll give it a small push. Boom. Look at that. You know, it's working. You know, it's so quiet. Like, basically, it's so quiet. Like, I can even stand up like I'm some kind of stunter. Stand up like some kind of stunter. Just like that. All right, so as you can see, I proved it works perfectly fine. Now basically we'll check the wires. They're not bad. All right, now let's just do a speed run. So I proved that it worked. It's time to just do like a short speed run. All right, so basically what I'll do is I'll make a U-turn here. All right, we're going. Right, I'm going to make a U-turn and then come back faster. Come on. Just like that. Very simple. Right. Ironing is okay. The drill is okay. Boom. A successful experiment. All right, so let me just lift up the wheel and show you the speeds. All right, so lift up. Boom. Change gears. Change gears again to high gear. Then we'll change the higher gears up front here. Need to lift it a bit more. There we go, change gears. Next gear, highest gear, boom. It's getting up to speed. Boom, just like that. As you can see, it successfully changed all the gears up to high speed gear. Let's see if it can accelerate from the highest gear on the bike. Just like that. But you thought that was all. No. The drill actually has a gear as well. Put that into gear 2. As you can see, let's just put it like this. As you can see, the drill has gears as well. Let's see how much I can push it. Right, we go. All right, starting out slow. It's going. It's going. Come on. Come on. Speeding up. Speeding up. Okay, it's going. It's going. Is that max speed? Was it just warming up? Just like that. Perfect. Works perfectly. And then in order to go back to normal, I'll downshift. So I'll downshift there, and then I'll downshift right here to the lowest gear. And then when I accelerate, it should give me my gear ratio back. Boom. Right, boom, brakes on. Now the rear gear is still not changed. I'll do it a bit, accelerate, just a little, then let's go. Put it in lowest gear. Come on, come on. Come on. Woo. Woo, that's what you call a very successful experiment. I managed to do a couple of laps and it hasn't broken yet. In the previous video, did a couple of laps, it broke. So we're in a nice patch of dirt. Let's test out how good it does in burnout wise. Right, so the first step is accelerate. All right, we need a bit of speed. So accelerate, change gears to the highest gear, let it warm up. We want a good rotation. All right. Let it warm up again. All right. Woo. Thanks for watching. Please consider liking or subscribing. I hope to see you in another video.